going on, Aquarius? Welcome to the channel. Robin here with AriesFireTarot. What's up? So guys, it's time for your mid-month tarot card reading, and I used the Starman tarot card deck to do this read for you. And I usually use the Star Guide reading, which I found online, but I'm going to use this Starman spread that I found actually in the Starman tarot card companion book. So I'm going to read, and this is going to be blinding. This says, okay, so David Bowie was a shapeshifter, a person who tried on many personalities and forms, and we use the Starman spread to reveal your hidden self, to try on new personalities, and claim your rightful place in the stars. So I think this is a pretty cool spread, and I just stumbled across it the other day. So that really means something to me because right now we're in the middle of this global awakening. So I think this is really a timely time for me to find this spread. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be pretty illuminating and hopefully uplifting. And if you're struggling on your path, then maybe it'll help you out too. So Aquarius, just let me shuffle the Starman tarot card deck a couple more times. And if this is your first time watching, guys, the Starman tarot card deck was inspired by David Bowie, and he appears in some of the artwork. So this is why the book talks about David Bowie and his, you know, many stage personalities and being a shapeshifter. So let's look at what part of you is outdated and no longer serves you. So let me pull a card for that, you guys. Really interesting. Wow. Okay, so the first card we pulled for you guys is the Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. I'll explain the card here, but I want you guys to really look at this card. And it's got David Bowie right in the middle and interspersed in between. So you can replace that image with yourself. And what part of you is outdated is what parts of you that no longer serve you, like what minimizes you, what makes you feel like you're not enough, what is holding you back. This is going to be a different response for each and every one of you guys. I feel like there's parts of you that you wish that other people would pay attention to, but those are the things that you need to pay attention to yourself. So the Wheel talks about moving to your next karmic level. It means completing a cycle on your soul journey and being able to move forward. I'm seeing that you're just holding on to outdated timelines. I'm going to pull some more cards. So what should I turn my attention to? This is you. What should you turn your attention to? Eight of Cups. I'm getting a real melancholy vibe here, you guys, from the cards so far. So the Eight of Cups, and you can see this, guys, has got the classic, like, face palm sort of pose and looking at all these cups. So the Eight of Cups, it really talks about, you know, being torn, when to move on, when to stay. There's a lot of emotion tied up in this card, and this is actually what I was getting here with the Wheel too. So kind of a should I stay or should I go, and to some degree expecting some sort of clarification or motivation or acceptance from other people, and I'm just saying you're not going to get it. So turn your attention to what makes you tick instead of what you think other people should see in you. And if you want to move on, then move on. You don't have to stay where you are. There's nothing anchoring you there. You know, even if you've got family obligations, you're entitled to pick up and live your own life. You know what they say, that as long as your loved ones are a plane ride away, you're okay. So I'm seeing here a real division between what works for you and what works for the people around you, and putting way too much emphasis on what other people are going to think about your journey. So let's see, how do others see this new part of me? Okay, I think I missed something there, you guys. Wait for a second. Okay, well, all right, I'll just pull the card. Four of Wands. So it's like the way that you think that other people see you is not actually what's going on here. You know, other people are seeing that you are very worthy of being celebrated with the Four of Wands, and they want you to succeed. There's something that you need to get rid of here. Maybe somebody disrespected you or said the wrong thing at the wrong time when you were very impressionable and you were just like devastated by somebody's comment that you weren't good enough or strong enough or fast enough or smart enough. And it sort of puts you in this place where you're outside of yourself, imagining what other people think about you, but it's not quite the right image, because the Four of Wands is, you know, people gathering around to celebrate you, and they really do want to celebrate you, but I think some people don't know how to get close to you because there could be this sort of undertone of keeping people away because you don't feel like they approve of you. So, yeah, that's pretty deep. So how can this trait help you? So we've got the Ace of Fire. So once you start to unravel sort of what has been going on here, disentangling illusionary feedback, once you see that people really support you, it's going to bring in your higher, I'm getting the word kind of higher self, but higher obligation, higher instincts, your higher power, to sort of boost you forward, you know, and being able to really truly see yourself as loved and trusted and respected by the people close to you. It's going to change how you see yourself. So I'm going to pull the fifth card. When I step on stage, what is the outcome of the show? And I absolutely love this card, this question for you guys, because everything is a show. You know, once you step out the door, you're at work to a certain degree, in front of your family, there's a bit of a show going on, you know, and some of you could be performers. So let's have a look here. When I step on stage, what is the outcome of the show? This is amazing. When you step forward, truly unveiled as you and not really caring what other people think, Four of Swords comes in. You're able to relax. Once you realize that who you are is untouchable by others, and that you have been supported all this time, and even if you weren't supported, it matters to a certain degree, but not to the point where it should suppress who you really are as an individual and suppress your dynamic ideas and ideals about your highest timeline. So these cards all come together to tell this story of, like, I'm seeing quite a wounded, at least adolescence, you know, with these two cards here, sort of being stuck on the same level for a long time, because there's just been this overlay of what you think that other people think, and that's really, really damaging. As soon as you figure out that what other people think about you is none of your business, you're going to enter this new realm of freedom with the Four of Wands that you probably never experienced before. And then your team in spirit, your angels, your higher self, they can really start communicating with you and push you and push that wheel and put you where you belong, and sort of drop off those, like, oh man, why do I feel so stuck? You know, it doesn't even, the past is gone, you guys. You know, you can think about it, you can revisit it with your thoughts, but I don't know why, if you're having such a a hard time when reconciling what people say about you and think about you and your perception of those things. Once that is all gone, then you can just truly relax into who you are with the Four of Swords. Like, this is like the pure meditative state, and using the power of your thought for you instead of against you, which can happen to so many people, you know. And you right now are going through this phase where you're just shedding these layers. And if you would allow this global awakening to come in and assist you so that you can really start to get in touch with who you are, and like who you really are, and move into your comfort zone. You know, this is a really intense reading, you guys, where it's probably going to feel like, I'm getting that scene. You guys ever see Ace Ventura where he gets stuck in the RHINO and he's got to get himself out of it? And that's what it feels like. Like, you're going from one sort of portal to another with the wheel card, and it's not going to be a pretty sight because you've got to squeeze yourself through this RHINO to get to the other side of where you're going. But it's going to help you shed those layers. Like Jim Carrey did in that RHINO, like, sure gets warm in these rhinos. So yeah, I think you guys can really embrace a bit of a showstopper here. Really, really interesting and intriguing cards. Kind of a strange reading, but a really, really on point message for you guys. If you're struggling to get to the next level, you're almost there. Keep going. Okay, peace out. Bye.